Woo! Hey, Badger, good morning. How are you doing? Hope you're having an excellent... What is this, Wednesday? Hell yeah. It's the best Wednesday. Can't believe you beat the Stream Elements Going Live message too. Well done. Oh shit, yeah, you're having that that storm and stuff going, don't you? I seem to remember hearing you talk about that actually. How bad are we talking? I haven't read anything about that over here anyway. We're doing well. Stay safe and dry, right? I think I have everything set up here now. I think? Wait. Yeah, we do. Alright. Let's go! Hey! Alright. A proud Canadian cripple as well. Good morning! How are ya? Hope you're doing super well. Super well. Alright, so I thought we'd do GeoGuessr today, but that whole thing hasn't been set up properly on my end. I think that might be on me by now. But I will definitely have that set up by this weekend. Alright? Definitely by this weekend. Oh, you're sleepy. Oh, I can see that. What time is it over there now? It's gotta be pretty early, right? Well, if you want to wake up with me, feel free to. I'll start with a warm-up round of country streaks. Sometimes I kind of feel like I should be doing these warm-up rounds offline, but it just takes so much longer, doesn't it? Yellow backplate, white front plate. Are we in the UK? Wait, no, that isn't a... Oh, it could be France. What is that? What is that? Oh, 9:30ish. Alright, that could still be early though. That's fairly early, isn't it? I feel like it is. Oh, we have a stop sign. And there's a bit of French. Well, I think that'll do it. Definitely think that'll do it. So I tried fixing my beard yesterday. And I feel like I didn't manage to do it properly. It looks all kinds of crooked. But works. It works. It's still there. Lower the music a wee bit. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot. I always forget to do that. There we go. Is that... Well, I mean, now the music kind of faded out, but... Give it a second. We'll see once the next song... starts playing. It's there. Can you hear that now? If I do like that. .ro, by the way. This might just be Romania. .ro. Music is good. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know too. There's a lot of stuff moving around when I Is that an I? Okay, I'm gonna double check just a little bit. Just make sure. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff to move around when I whenever I hit the go live thing, right? So I'm glad you feel comfortable enough to let me know. Like suddenly I'll forget to do something, or already even now I feel like I've forgotten even more things, which I probably have, but I can live with that. All right. There was an eye back there. And this does say Strada. But there's no other Italian typical plates. Yeah, exactly. Hidden cripple. I get that one for sure. And it's all about the mix, right? Like, the music is never supposed to overdo my voice anyway. That's just bad mixing. But it's kind of hard to keep an eye on all of that as well. Especially for me now, since I still... This is still all new to me. There's another .ro. I'm going to go with Romania. I feel like we have more than enough. Yeah, there we go. Ooh. Tio, good afternoon. How are ya? Just as you came in, I think I hit... This has got to be Norway, right? Actually, I think it is, but we have no other indication. The vegetation kind of suggests it, though. Let's look around a bit. If there's no lines or nothing to go by, but the mountains and the woods, all kinds of stuff, reminds me of home. I think. Did we keep the streak the whole stream Monday? Yeah, we did. We actually did. I think that's the second time ever that we've been able to do that. That makes me happy. All right, I can see the Norwegian word for river at the end there. That's probably good enough. We saw a speed limit sign over there, and it didn't have that yellow background, so that would exclude Sweden and Finland. So this has just gotta be Norway. Yeah, there we go. Hell yeah. Have I been there? Actually, yes. I think so. So this road right here, like the coastal road from about here and on, might be some of the most beautiful roads that you'll find in Norway. As well, I mean, you'll find a lot of beautiful areas down here, in the western parts. If you ever intend to go, let me know. I know my domain, yeah. It's .no. That's the domain. Yep. This says Riga right there. This is gonna end up being Latvia. Riga is the capital. Is that good enough though? Probably is. Feels about right. I'm just gonna go with it. I think we're gonna switch back to the 71 afterwards when I've warmed up sufficiently. So I want to see if we can build some more up to 100 and above. Is that a water tank or a water tower? Or what do you call this? What is its function? I have no idea. You'd think it'd be more open if it were like a rain collector or something, but otherwise you'd have to pump the water into it, right? Oh, it is a water tower, alright. I don't get how water towers work, can you tell? Alright. I don't know if they collect rainwater or if it's more of a... You just... That's where you store water. I have no idea. I don't think we have these. I don't actually think we have water towers in Norway. At least I have never seen one. Where would that leave us though? We do have blue tags. Beautiful. Well, we do have a blue tag anyway. This is going to end up being... Not Italy, but maybe Spain. Oh, they don't collect water. Okay. So do you pump the water into them then? This is a Portuguese? I can't remember. Uh-oh. See, this is why I gotta warm up. That does kind of look Spanish, doesn't it? It's not Spain. Okay. But there was no yellow tag. Those ice creams are called Frigo. Frigo. The best kind. Oh, it is Spain. Is that what you're saying then? Probably right. I don't get. Okay. So again, the the language thing is gonna trip me up. Seems like. No, but that's gotta be Spanish though. The actual purpose is to pressurize water for distribution. Oh yeah. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Well, at the beginning it didn't say frigo. Oh, but where does that leave us though? I mean, I could have sworn I didn't see. Oh, there it is. There's that yellow tag. And Lisbon, I guess, as well. So it's going to end up being Portugal. It's going to end up being Portugal then. That first card threw me off. Rude. Oh, .pt as well. Nice. But you would still have to pump the water into the water tower then. It's going to be a lot of wasted energy, it feels like, but actually probably better than just pumping it, I guess. I think that's what we do, don't we? Why don't we have water towers? I want to climb on a water tower. All right. This kind of feels like the UK to me. These kinds of roads. UK or Republic of Ireland? One of the two. One of the two. Let's see if we can find a car or a sign or a something. Oh, they have a lot of storage in the base for the city to use. All right. So storage of water, I guess, right? Like not just general storage. Like you could leave your valuables there. This says give way, and I seem to remember the Republic of Ireland ones say yields. That's what you guys told me last time, so that's gonna be good enough for a UK guess. Wait a minute. There's no way this is Australia, right? Just making sure. I don't think so. Where is the sun actually? Where's the sun gone, chat? Where's the sun? Damn it. There is no sun. This does not look like the Australia. Well done. This does not look like Australia to me. It's so cloudy and sort of weirdly greener than what I normally can't find the sun. I can find it. It's not there. Okay. This is nighttime. All right. We do things differently on this side of the earth. All right. Actually, this could look like a Norwegian nighttime in the summer anyway. It gets light in the even at night. The sun just doesn't set. I kind of like it. Give way text? They have that in Ireland, I think. No, sorry. Not in Ireland. Ireland has the yield sign. But I think they have give way in the UK. Oh, yeah, look at that. I just passed a car. Yellow backplate. Gonna end up being the UK then. I mean, that's what it looks like too, right? I don't know these areas, but I've heard of Buckingham. Let's do it. There we go. We're up to 6 already. All right. Oh, look at this. It's iconic, but... Okay, is this Switzerland? Are we low-cammed right now? I think we might be. Look at the architecture of the houses. Obviously the mountains. Pokemon, yeah, they have I feel like they might have a palace. Yeah, there's some stuff going on there. Let me tell you. Speaking of, what was that that TV show, the Queen? Is that I've heard that's good. Is that is that worth picking up? Wait, there's a blue tag right there. Oh, it's Italy. Oh, it's Italy. I could have sworn this looked like Switzerland to me, but I'm gonna stick with Italy. Right? Let me just have a look at this. See, no, that doesn't check out. That does not look Italian to me. So it could be an Italian tourist. That doesn't check out though, does it? I mean, it's too early in the streak to get these curveballs already. I'm not sufficiently awake. No, but that looks Italian, right? No, it isn't. Maybe by the border with Italy. So you're still thinking Switzerland on the border, like Swiss side of... That actually checks out. There's a lot of Italian plates though. Okay, we're gonna have to be careful with this one. I mean, it definitely looks Swiss. Murano, wouldn't that be in Italy? Actually don't know. Or Austria, shit. The buildings are really pretty, yeah, right? Definitely. I mean, look at this. I really want a spire like this on my house. But in general too, yeah, absolutely. Okay, this one is kind of tripping me up already. I'm looking for more signs, because that could give us a good indication as to which country we're in and which country we're heading into. But going by these, right, it's gotta be Switzerland or Austria. Can I find any of those cities though? I mean, these are all hotels, but the previous one. Huh. Everything kind of looks German, like the language, right? The overwhelming majority. But then again, it feels like the overwhelming majority of the cars have double blue tags. So, do we know this one? I don't think we do. Imagine being the 2-star hotel on the same sign as 4 and 5. Yeah, but I mean, it could work though. Like if I was going there and going solely by price, I'd probably choose the 2-star. Wouldn't I? Could work. Probably pull in a lot of backpackers, I'd imagine. You'd bet more Swiss because it borders Italy. Yeah. Perfumery. Oh yeah, true. Many languages matches with Switzerland. Alright, let's do it. Switzerland. Cool. Yeah. I mean, a single flag would help. A single flag would be a big plus. That didn't work. That, ooh, that, I feel dirty now. Alright, let's, you saw pretzels? I want to see a pretzel. I'll say it again, I've only ever had pretzels, I have had a pretzel once in my life. That's, Alright, let's do Switzerland. Let's go. No! Well, I mean, we weren't too far. Oh, there's Murano. Alright. I guess that works. We learned a thing. That might actually be among like the trickiest drops that I've ever had. There were so many things happening. But that's alright. That was the warm-up round. Now comes the real stuff. This feels strangely North American, doesn't it? Just immediately US. Yeah, exactly, right? You feel scanned by the names and the sounds. Yeah. I feel like I want to look into that place and just keep it in my back pocket if I'm ever like setting up a tricky map or something. That would be kind of fun. Where would this be though if this were the US? I think it's got a mix of a lot of things. All the cars in the yard as well. Yeah. I think I've seen like 8 pickup trucks already. I'm jealous. Huh. Why do I feel like this would be like way far north? I don't know about Alaska far north, but like way far north. Actually, why not Alaska? They have wooden houses and everything. Oh, find a speed sign. You're right. What if it is Canada? I mean, they do. They also have a lot of pickup trucks. Which would be the main indication that we're in North America, I feel like. Oh, look at that. I would love to live in a place like this, I think. I feel like you'd be required to own horses, though. No through run. Alright, alright. I'm gonna do it anyway. What are you gonna do? What are they gonna do, chat? I can break the law if I want to. It's fine. Don't get Canada vibes? Yeah, kind of same. But I've been surprised before. Oh, that's okay. Got it. Okay, so I'm gonna turn back. I thought I could sneak past there. Let's go left. Canada has a lot of the like the blue house number thing next to the road as well, right? I don't know how widespread that is, but I've seen that a lot in Canada specifically. But I hold firm with the assertion that we're probably super far north. I'd be shocked if we weren't. Look at that. There's a lot going on here. It's an interesting area, though. Oh, that's my doorbell. Should I get it? It's fine, right? Wait. Actually, I have a camera. Let's see who that is. Just a random person. It's fine. I don't open doors unless I expect visitors. Alright? They didn't even arrive in a car, so I mean it's not family or anything. That's the important thing. See if we can find a street called Liberty or Freedom. I love it. Good meta right there. Good meta. Let's see. There's not a lot of anything really. Just does this qualify as suburb? Doesn't look super suburban. You know what? Yeah, you're right, Badger. It's a 0 streak. All right. I'm going to go with the US. That was my initial sort of feeling. I'm going to do it. This one's for all of the US. Damn it. Well, oh wait, that is way close to the border though. I feel like that should count. Actually, that's probably super offensive. Alright, so it was Canada. That was close though, holy shit. This looks Norwegian and or Finnish. Oh, it's Swedish, wait. It's Swedish based on these ones anyway. Yeah, and you have the yellow background and the I wouldn't say this is Swedish though. That kind of looks Finnish to me, but we might be up here, like right on the border. The blue street signs have you second guessing? Ah, that's alright. Do we second guess again or do we look around a bit more? It was 50-50 and it turned out to be both. You're absolutely right. Yep. I hate that. Oh, Swedish flag. I'm going to stick with Sweden. For once, I'm going to side with Sweden on this one. The outer lines, the flag. I'm gonna say though, we're probably pretty far north, or we're probably even more likely like pretty far northeast, like right on the border. it feels like the US, but we'd see a giant US flag. True. I mean, I feel like I see a lot of Canadian flags too, which I appreciate. I mean, a leaf though. It's a cool leaf. This is just straight up Czechia, isn't it? I'm always so scared now because I've mixed up Czechia and Switzerland one too many times, simply going by the top level domain. But I mean, this looks Czech to me, so gonna stick with that. You're surprised by how many Canadian flags? I mean, you do see quite a lot of Norwegian flags in Norway too, though. I kind of wonder why. I feel like when I drive around normally, I don't see that many of them, but I guess they just chose to drive past on some sort of an important day or something. Huh. Is that a Cyrillic? That doesn't. That's not an A, is it? Like, I was about to say this could be France, but could it be? La Davi, good afternoon, how are you? So you think this is France then? I mean, honestly, that could be just a worn out A. Or something. I don't know my Cyrillic letters, so I'm gonna trust you with that one. We're at 2 anyway, so it definitely looks and feels like France. Yeah, there we go. Hell yeah. Well done. Well done. Ooh, look at this. Is this Bhutan? I mean, there's a flag right there, but tell me this isn't Bhutan. Look at how beautiful this is. I love it. It feels like we're like poised on a plateau. So if you'd go like behind this building, you'd have the most amazing views ever. And I feel like every single turn in Bhutan is like that. I don't get it. I love it. You fucking love mountains. Badger, do you want to move with me to Bhutan? I feel like that'd be a good time. I'd love to go there. I want to move there. I think that'd be fun. Would be strange to have only one Cyrillic letter in the whole world. Yeah, you're right. That was a fast neighbor. I don't know if that picked up on mic, but that was a fast neighbor. Where am I clicking Mongolia? Bhutan, there we go. Hell yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Love it. This looks Thai. Thai or Cambodia, maybe. I mean, this is a Gen 4 camera, but I can't remember the division like of the camera generations in Southeast Asia. It's that's asking a lot. It's maybe one day. I mean, I've got it down in South Africa, so I guess it's possible. I mean, the Southern Africa thing is 3 different countries, though. There's a lot more happening in this region, but we're definitely in this region somewhere. Let's see if we can figure out which side of the road we're driving on. We're passing this dude on the left. I'd say this is more than likely Thailand. Wait. Those are 2 segments. So Malaysia. And I feel like the language can... Oh, I thought she was just standing there staring at me. Alright. Top destinations to visit after GeoGuessr: Bhutan, Slovenia, and Luxembourg. Oh, and Austria has been removed. Oh. You know, that's strikingly similar to my list, actually. I would also remove Belgium, I think. Because I have a bitter rivalry with Belgium because of GeoGuessr now. So, I mean, I love the country though, but I'm angry with them. A little bit. Let's go with Malaysia, huh? Let's do it. Yeah. Mainland Malaysia. There we go. Ooh. Is this as thick, Polly? It's kind of thick. could indicate Romania. What else have I discovered though? I'm just zooming in to show you, right? I feel like it was this area in Montenegro, and then there was, yeah, I think it was this area in Montenegro. It's so beautiful, and I really want to go there at some point. I'm gonna add that one to the list as well. One day we'll just have to buy a bus and just do like a chat trip through all of these countries. That'll be a long trip though, but still, I'd love to do it. If I ever win the jackpot, we're definitely doing that. I mean, if I win the jackpot, I might even spring for a plane, and I'll pick all of you up. But actually, I would actually add Austria as well, because the city looks so beautiful. And Tallinn deserves a visit. Yeah, absolutely. Might still do that this summer. It's not like entirely decided yet, but I'm leaning heavily, like really looking into maybe moving there. I need to like figure stuff out, hotel wise and stuff. I haven't traveled in a while, so. But it feels good to plan a travel anyway. Again. You don't know if that bus can make it to you guys? I think it could. It would take time, but I mean, there are freight ships, so we just have to make sure we get one of those buses that has a toilet in the back, and we'd be set. Be like a 3-week bus ride or more, but it's fine. Borsodi, I don't know this one. It's got a prancing dog on it though. Joe Shop with a smiley face. Cute. I don't know any of these. Damn it. Well, not bare meta to me anyway, but I was hoping. Always hopeful. I mean, that only means that once we figure out which country this is, I need to go there. The sign with Hungarian colors. Oh, yeah. There's that thinner holy poly as well. Hell yeah. Language? Nah, it fits. Let's do it. Yeah. Hell yeah. I'm happy with that one. Good call. Good call. I'm so bad. Like, I can recognize quite a few flags now, I feel like, right? Based on doing this for a bit. But like recognizing country shapes and just the colors on their own, that's still gonna take a while, I think. I don't know why I'm okay. I'm just traveling down here, but I actually part of me wants to say Southern Africa, but I could be way off as well. Probably a black car with a average sized antenna right there. Let's look around a bit more though. The environment looks so kind of peculiar looking. Okay, so the sun is directly north of us. Slightly northeast. We'd be in the southern hemisphere. So, if that is a black car, that could leave us with like Argentina. Like it could be like northern Argentina, couldn't it? There's a desert environment up there. But I'd like to see some language first. I guess a road helps. Just looking for the lot of yellow plates though. Tell me this couldn't be Colombia. Okay, there's a sign up there. Let's have a look at it. Okay, no plate at all on that one. Mystery area. Arroyo Arena. Could that mean that is Spanish and that we are probably in Argentina? But it could. I have no idea. Oh, Colombia sounds great. Oh. Yeah, look at that cross on the back of that sign right there. Yeah, I feel like this isn't yellow though, but Colombia would fit, wouldn't it? Arroyo's Little River. Oh, cool. I don't speak Spanish. Is that like evident yet? It should be. And I'm looking for like the no, but we have enough, right, with the cross in the back there. I don't feel like I've seen enough yellow plates though. I've seen like 2 or 3, but I've also seen a few that weren't. But that's probably right. I'm gonna go with Colombia. Yeah. There we go. Nice. Alright, we're back up to 7. And we're back in probably Central Europe. Central Europe is difficult, guys. I struggle with Central Europe a lot. Huh. At least it takes me a while. Could this be Slovakia? Look at how the arrow is on the inside of the sign right there. It's not impossible. Stivica. Whatever that means. What else? Caro, good afternoon and or evening. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I haven't seen you in ages. It feels like, at least not ages. It's been a bit. I hope you've been well. Have you done anything fun? I really feel like this is Slovakia, but okay, this is slow moving right now. Clicking around a bit. As some of you have told me, that should help. There we go. Nothing? Alright, yeah, no, same kind of. Haven't really done that much interesting recently, so. But yeah, we're back to this. I've more or less set up GeoGuessr, kinda. So moving into the weekend, we'll definitely give that a try as well. So get ready for that if that's something you want to try. I'm kind of nervous about it, actually. Kind of a little bit nervous about it. Don't know why. Okay, I'm gonna go with Slovakia. We have that angry ass, and I know you have that in both these countries, and it feels about right. Damn it! Oh, it was Croatia. Lady V, I'm sorry, I didn't see your message until slightly too late. That's alright though. Do we break out the 70 streak, or do we go for another, just a normal streak? Actually, let's do a 50 streak. Let's warm up with a 50 streak. Right? We don't have any 50 streaks. We have a 66 streak. We can work with that. Right, but I'm gonna have to be careful though with this one. We're gonna have to be careful with this one. I spent so long rebuilding them with you guys though. So I had fun doing it. It would be so different just sitting by myself doing this. I mean, first of all, I probably wouldn't be able to, but... Was that a... Oh, I thought that was a black dot. I'm getting US or Canada vibes from this one. This initially feels like middle of nowhere US, yeah. Oh, look at that. Gen 1, I think. Don't adjust your television set, okay? It's... It's meant to be grainy. Flags? Anyone? Okay, but I'm not making the same mistake as last time, though. This time I'm definitely gonna make sure. But holy shit, am I feeling US on this. Where do you think then, Badger? Middle of the road? Or middle of nowhere, I guess. It wouldn't be Midwest, would it? Which one of these roads is bigger? feeling this road. Oh, not even allowed to take that road. Oh, there we go. That works out. Should be a speed limit sign, yeah. Wait, that's a highway sign, isn't it? I've seen that shape before. It's like these ones. I don't think you find those up in the good old Canada. So it's gotta be the US, I think. Trees make you feel like northern. Alright. Let's give it a whirl. I'd say North Dakota. That's gonna be my guess. Based on absolutely nothing, but hey, it's something. Let's try. Yeah. Oh, I was way off though. South Carolina. All right. Cool. In Canada, they have a little crown. That's cute. I love it. It's so flat though. Yeah. That's all right. Thai or Cambodia? I feel like these, all the holy things, that's gonna indicate Thailand, right? I feel like that's what you guys always tell me. Yeah, they have these effigy things in their front yard. I still haven't. I keep forgetting to look into those. Let's try and figure out what they're for. There's another one right there. Canada will have yellow middle lines. Oh yeah, true. There was some middle line there as well, though. It was a smaller one, but still a little bit of a middle line. Oh, Thai flag. There we go. That's good enough. We don't need more than that. There we go. 68 already. Oh, I forgot. Oh, shit. I forgot that we were on the nearly 70 streak. Alright, so speaking of yellow middle lines, I feel like we're back in North America. Huh. Oh, you're shoving a pizza in the oven. What kind of pizza? I need details. Oh, this is white. Yellow midlines are usually the norm. Yeah, I feel like I've heard that as well. Hey, Pico, good evening. And also, yeah, of course, Phil I can't speak. Of course you can lurk. Anytime you can lurk. That's a speed limit sign. Spinach pizza. That actually doesn't sound half bad. I don't think I've ever had that, though. Do you add anything except for spinach, or is it just like a pizza dough with a bit of spinach on it? So you can tell yourself it's still healthy. Yeah, welcome to my life. This is the US, though. We have speed limits. They have speed limits in the US. That's progressive. Spinach with white sauce is bomb. That sounds delicious. I feel like I've had white sauce pizza like 3 times my entire life. I don't know why. I feel like I'd like it, but I don't know why. I need to look into that. Oh, pizza without. Oh, no pizza without cheese. Yeah, true. True. I mean, just a little bit of cheese, though. Just a little bit of cheese, just to tie it all together. Missouri. Oh yeah, 69. Oh, Space as well. Good evening. How are you? How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. What is this? This is beautiful. I feel like I should know just looking at this. Huh. If there's a way to ruin pizza, spinach. Well, I'd be curious to try. Oh, we're on a tracker. Oh, this might be the street killer, guys. Uh-oh. There's no, like, information, anything, anywhere. Look at that, though. Wow. That's your house? Nice. Hell yeah. It looks like it'd get drafty, though. You'd need some thick curtains, that's for sure. Let's see. Is that it? Is that as far as we're allowed to go? Please tell me that's not it. Oh, okay, there we go. Huh. pineapple or banana. Listen, don't knock banana on pizza, right? I've had banana on pizza way too many times. But specifically, like if you do like chicken curry and banana on pizza, it's actually delicious. I haven't done that in ages. I should make pizza. That actually is like a nice mix of flavors. There's no language or anything on this, and I don't recognize the city. I mean, big whoop, big surprise. But I feel like this architecture, to me, it looks Southeast Asian more than anything. They have this, which doesn't. It's massive, though. I wonder what it is. Why is it open on the inside? Unsubscribe, damn it. Is that French? That might be French. That might also mean nothing. But pineapple, I mean, I don't want to cause any uproar, right? I feel like if people want to have pineapple on their pizza, that's alright. This is gonna end up being Malaysia, isn't it? I feel like that's 2 segments right there. Huh. You don't see banana flavor spreading to the rest of the pizza? Nope. The only really issue is that banana gets like piping lava hot, and it'll burn the shit out of the roof of your mouth. That's from what I remember. That's actually why I stopped. But it was kind of delicious though. Can't lie. We must burn pineapple eaters at the stake. Uh-oh. What have I done? I take no responsibility for Nah, I let people, you know, do what they want with pizza. I feel like my grandmothers told me before that when pizza was first introduced in Norway, and I don't know if that's a thing elsewhere, but initially it used to be looked at like kind of like a leftover food, in the sense that people thought that you could add anything to it. And from what I've been told, they mean just about anything. Like, and we're talking porridge on pizza here, people. So I feel like I'd be ready to forgive some pineapple. 69 streak, nice. Yeah, thank you. I feel like that's the ruling number of the day, right? So I had that ready just for you. What's KH? What is KH? Yeah, porridge, Caro, exactly. Yep, that's what I said as well. I've never had that, but we're talking early though, like early days pizza, at least over here. And I feel like a bit of misinformation spread that it's okay to do anything with pizza. I mean, obviously at this point, that no longer holds true, but we're still on that tracker, dude. I feel like going through that street didn't really give me a whole lot. I still feel like it could be Malaysia though. There's still like 2 segments right here, but the segments, they look weird. I have a weird feeling about them. The original pizza in Roman times was just tomato sauce and basil. Or basil? Is it basil or basil? Faulty. But would I have tomato sauce and basil? Is there a domain? There's a .com domain. And I don't know if there's a city name. I can't make it out properly. I mean, I can read it. I just can't figure out what it actually says. It's Madagascar's capital. Oh, it's Basel. All right, cool. Oh, yeah, that would make sense, actually. Wouldn't it? Why am I zooming in on Sri Lanka? Forgot about Madagascar. There we go. Is it? All right. I feel that. I've never seen this. Oh, is this the road that's going to end up near the Hollywood sign of Madagascar? I think it might be. I haven't seen language or anything. I'm trying to zoom in on it. It's gone. Oh, ignore Cambodia. Yeah, okay, good. I didn't actually see it until now. Alright, let's do it. Welcome to Madagascar. There we go. Holy shit, well done. We reached 70, guys. Ooh, this looks Southeast Asian. But I don't think we're low-cammed right now. It should be. It always has trackers and hills around the capital. Yeah, I've seen the I've seen that, like, that one track anyway. Oh, we're driving on the left-hand side. Could Japan be back on the menu actually? It is Japan. Oh, well. Good. Good. I'm glad. I can kind of see it now. Now that you mention it. Hell yeah. 71. Alright, alright, alright. Area 2. The purple trees. Yeah, true, right. Could this be Australia? Wait, actually, could this be the UK? Could it be as easy as that? No yellow backplate. So Australia is back on the menu. Carlisle Street. Craigie Bum. Aw, it's a cute nickname. It's gonna end up being Australia. Melbourne, probably. Kangen Batman. Institute of T something. Awesome. There's a Batman in Australia as well? Huh. I feel like that's what you'd find Man-Bat in Australia. Just gonna do it. Just gonna do it. The Batman Institute. Awesome. Police follow car. Must be Nigeria. I don't believe you. Can we figure it out based on this? I'm gonna say probably Spain. Man-Bat can give you the hantavirus now. Has anyone done Man-Bat like in the movies and stuff? But we definitely have Spanish. We have this. Oh, or Andorra, you're right. There's the thick outline on the no entry sign. .es over here though. Oh, Morbius did? Wait. Oh yeah, that's kind of why oh yeah. That's why I was reminded of Man-Bat recently. Did you see Morbius? I heard it wasn't... Maybe not the strongest showing. I'd still be curious to see it though. Mander, good morning. I keep fucking that up. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Oh, you know, you love the memes about him? I haven't been on the internet too much recently, so I haven't actually caught any of the memes either. Damn it. But I'd be afraid of spoilers though. Like, I'm trying to keep up on all the Marvel stuff. Still, for now. Has that become uncool yet? Probably, right? Well, it will be now. Since when do streaks have photospheres? So photospheres. Did we have a photosphere? Did I miss something? I might have. Oh yeah, true. O-Space loves Marvel. True. Then I feel vindicated. Cool. It is Spain. Yeah, we have these 8 sort of bars on the crosswalk sign as well. There we go. Can you send the location? Sure. Let me permit you if that still works now. I feel like it didn't work for a while. There you go. All right, cool. It worked. We're up to 73. Oh, everything is wrong about it. Shit. Any news on GeoGuessr? I thought I'd have everything up and running for today. And then it turns out today was super busy at work, so I didn't get time to do so. But I will, and I promise I will, have it up by the weekend. For absolutely damn sure. I feel like I had the confirmation that, because I had to unlink my Google account and my email address in order to be able to even log into GeoGuessr, because I guess Google logins weren't supported. And then that took a little bit longer, and yeah, I just didn't pick it up after that. This is gonna end up being Guatemala. Oop, I missed. Oh yeah. Yeah, the artist badge is fairly new to Twitch. It's a channel specific thing. And Mander did our emotes, yeah. And the logo. Don't forget about the logo as well. So we appreciate our artists. Once I got the ping that the artist badges were live, it was the first thing I did. The first thing. And you can even, if you click the emotes now, at least not in Chatterino, but in the native Twitch chat, you can actually see attributes as well per emote, which is really cool. Oh, you didn't know about the logo? Hell yeah. That's definitely why. Or who. Sorry. Don't know what happened there. That's definitely who drew the logo. There we go. Nailed it. This is gonna be the Philippines, isn't it? I feel like someone told me if you have a lot of posters like this with faces just staring back at you, it's more than likely the Philippines. But then we also have the concrete sort of surface and other things as well. You were gonna make an unemployment joke, but now you can't. Wait. Why? Oh, the artist thing. I got it. Alright, got it. Oh, Malaysia. Yeah, the face thing is in a lot of places, you're right. I mean, I failed to recognize the president of Bolivia that one time, so yeah, that was a face poster. Kellerin, hi, good evening. How are you? I'm guessing evening anyway. Good whichever time of the day it is, wherever you're at. Hope you're doing well. You didn't know his face either? Good. I'm glad. That's, at least we're two. At least there's two of us. There's a lot of English though, which would kind of support the Philippines to me. Huh. Mander makes excellent coffee, I've heard. So I've heard. I still have yet to receive coffee through the mail though. If you shipped coffee... It's a small cow. If you shipped coffee in a thermos through the mail across the world, would it still be hot when it arrived? If you did like priority shipping and everything, I think it would. I think it would still be drinkable. I mean, I drink cold coffee though every day because I'm slow. When it comes to drinking coffee, I take my time. So like the last half of the cup is always like ice cold, but it's still delicious. Customs is gonna drink it. Damn it! We just have to tell them. Well, of course they're gonna drink it if we tell them Mander made it, sure. But if we tell them some other random person who doesn't know how to make delicious coffee made it, then they might not stop it. That might be the play. That might be the play. I have a cigarette with that too. I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. I used to. Yeah. Is that a thing? Like that should not be a thing. Don't smoke, kids. It's bad for you. You know how to make delicious coffee, Badger? I think you do. I think you'd be able to do it. You drink yours too fast and you end up in the bathroom every 30 minutes. Holy shit. Yep. I feel that. What is ice strip? Yeah, I think I've done that once. That's where you you have ice, right? And then you have like a... Okay, I might actually not know this now that I think about it, but you have the filter on top, right? And then you have like a container of ice, Then you just sort of make coffee like you would normally make drip coffee. Just pour it slowly through the coffee. And then it would slowly drip onto the ice, instantly cooling. So that you get a delicious iced coffee. Because I don't know if it's got something to do with sealing the taste in or something. The bitterness doesn't have time to develop quite as much because it cools instantly. Yeah, it's delicious. I used to do that quite a bit before. Let's see. Daily morning routine: drink coffee with a cigarette in the toilet. Yeah, that sounds about right. That was about 15 years of my life, yeah. I mean, most of that is still a thing. Okay, we had some blurry English, I think. Did I? Okay, I do have my glasses on. Alright, cool. Oh, even more English up there. It's concentrated, so when the water coming from the ice waters it down without really watering it down. Yeah, that's the thing as well, right? So it wouldn't get too sort of strong either. Replace cigarettes with weed and you get a hippie speedball. I love it. I love it. What is this language though? I feel like this could still be the Philippines. That's my vote. My vote is for the Philippines. Okay, you just made it up. Alright. Well, it's a thing now. We're at 74 though. I don't want to throw a 74 streak just for nothing. I'm scared. Is that... That looked like the plainest hamburger I've ever seen in an advertisement. I love it. The Yum Burger. The price varies. Okay, thank you. But that is the Filipino peso, isn't it? So I feel like that's good enough. I'm gonna do it on the drop. Yeah, there we go. I do love plain burgers as well. That's more or less the way that I do them. I'll do a lot of like I can do bacon and cheese and stuff as well. But yeah. It did look good, yeah. It definitely did. Is this Baltic? It looks Baltic, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, Space, I hope you don't mind, but I borrowed your hyper hop. Alright, Oh, Space, I'll see you a bit later, right? Have an excellent rest of your day. Why do things always take longer than the packaging says? Yeah, that's a good question, actually. I feel like it always does. It's never done before, is it? But that's probably a strategic thing. Because they want it to seem quicker and easier than it really is. Alright, Aerospace, see you later. Have a great one. But I would love some pizza right now. Holy shit. It sounds delicious. Okay, I'm still feeling Baltic with this one. So I'm gonna keep going until I find one of those Baltic metas. The mile markers, the bus stops, the language. That's all I know. Oh, there's a sign coming up. It's gonna take a while though. This is slow moving. So how are you? Do anything fun recently? Already put it in 2 minutes longer and then just added 3 more. Good. What? Why is this place on the left-hand side? That would indicate that we're driving on the left-hand side, wouldn't it? I don't get this, but I mean, going by the language, that kind of looks Estonian to me. What is that language? Yeah. What, and why are they screaming half of it? Udula Makula. Huh. Oh shit, Badger, yeah. The new Destiny 2 season came out. I might join in on that at some point. I've done the intro to Destiny 2. I can probably play more Destiny 2. It's a country like Norway, Sweden, or Finland. I don't think this is Norway though. It doesn't look Norwegian. Going by the vegetation. I mean, you might still be right. The language would indicate either Finland or Estonia though. You see Lithuania or Estonia? All right. Let's keep going a bit. They updated all the they updated all the fire specs or all the fire specs? I mean, actually, that sounds pretty dope either way, so... Oh, it wasn't Finnish, so Estonia it is. Alright, alright. Do we want to double check or do we do Estonia? I mean, I'm kind of scared still. I haven't found any of my surefire methods. I've found one word that kind of looks Estonian. But like, what if it is Lithuanian? Yeah, it's a high streak, true. There's a lot of birch though. That would actually kind of support Estonia too. Yeah, better be sure exactly, right? Let me move. The lack of, damn it. For fuck's sake. I'm just gonna move slowly then. The lack of road markings kind of throws me off too. What are these? What are those? Definitely double check 75. I'm glad you guys want me to, because the only reason why I would have sent Estonia is because I'd be afraid that you guys got bored just by waiting. Or bored or impatient or something, and I don't want that. These blurs are specific to one Baltic state, but you forgot which. Lithuania has a lot of blurs. I know they're known for a lot of blurs, but I feel like we don't have the... What if, though? What if this is actually Lithuania? That's happened once or twice before. Apparently, we're not allowed to drive quickly in this region. I know Lithuania is for sure known for a lot of blurs, but that might just be a regional thing, too. You're thinking Lithuania, okay. But that's white, though. That would not be a white reflector if this were Lithuania. See, this one's kind of dangerous. This one. This is one of those. Just Estonia? Alright. Yeah, we have enough now. Yeah, I don't want to keep going down this super slow road. Let me double check one last thing with this thing. Is that wooden? Could it possibly be Latvia? It's beautiful, right? It is. It really is. Like, I'm literally planning a trip to Estonia this summer. Not quite based on GeoGuessr alone, but a lot of it is based on what I've seen through GeoGuessr. It looks wooden, right? Estonian power poles should not be wooden, I think. Unless you guys know something I don't. See, we're back to this not being white. I hate this. I hate this. Oh no. Unless that's still a thing in Estonia. Estonia has both wooden and concrete poles, alright. Maybe the reflector just fell off. Could have done. But would that still indicate Estonia, or should we... That's 120% Estonian baller. We do trust 120%. That's way above my threshold for trust. Let's do this. Let's do this. There we go. Hell yeah. Nice. I'm probably going to pass this area. Like, if I end up going to Tallinn, I want to head out this way as well and see the these islands, because, I mean, beautiful. There's a few woods over here, like national forests and stuff, that I would love to see too. So we'll see how much time I've got. We will see. T.O., thank you for paying that lurker tax. Appreciate you. It's an important and integral part of keeping the stream going. Alright, we have exposed brick houses, which could... I was just about to say, it could have indicated Croatia. But we do have blue tags on these cars. The Yugo, though. So, I mean, definitely Balkan. That's... I'm not wrong about that, am I? I don't think I am. I'm gonna look around a bit more. Okay, we don't have Albanian plates. But we do have Cyrillic. So that leaves us still with quite a few countries, though. It could be Bulgaria. Oh, Serbia. Oh, yeah. I know a singular way of telling Serbia apart from the rest. And that's based on one single letter. Which, I don't feel like going around looking for that letter now. Oh, it's there. It's that one. Okay, so I found it immediately. It's that H with the cross thing, or H and T thing. So that's gotta be Serbia. I've heard that it's supposed to be unique to Serbia. Let me zoom in on that for you. That one. Oh, wait. Oh, damn it. Stop moving the thing. There it is. Fuck's sake. You don't know how common Yugo is in Bulgaria, but they're fucking common in Serbia. Alright, cool. Awesome. Let's do Serbia. Welcome to Serbia, guys. Hell yeah. Belgrade. Nice. Oh, this is just never ending. Oh, no. Alright. I think that might be the sun up there. Or it could be over there. I think that's it, though. In which case, it's north of us, which would place us in the southern hemisphere. But take that with a grain of salt. Just a slight grain of salt. I'm gonna keep traveling down this road until we at least have something to go by. I thought I saw a dot in the middle of that plate. Wait, let me back up and double check that. Just in case. That might actually be one of my favorite metas. Yeah, look at that. That's the Argentinian dot. I don't know why, but that might actually be one of my favorite metas. It just looks so cool. Do we trust it? Do we trust the streak of 77 to a blurry dot in the distance? I would. Yeah, there we go. Rosario! Argentina. Oh, that's a green building. Holy shit. That might be the greenest building I've ever... Oh, wait. What is it doing to my face? I love it. What's going on, guys? Do I have something in my beard? Is that... What are you staring at? It's alright. It's the reflection. Holy shit. This is Mexico. This is a Mexican taxi. You can see the MX thing back there anyway. And that's about it. Yeah, I found Mexico. I did. I'm gonna do a better job at, discovering it than my predecessors did. Yeah, this is Mexico. Let's go with it. Does Norway have an EU stripe on the plates? Yeah, we do. We do have that blue tag. And I'm guessing, actually, I was about to say, I'm guessing that's because we're part of the the European Economic Treaty. I think that's what it's called in English. And I guess just to indicate that we wanna take part. We don't want to be part of the EU, but we definitely want to be adjacent to it. I'm feeling like this could be Switzerland. I think we're low-cammed. I'm not seeing a blue tag on this one, but I feel like I can kind of see a red detail on the left, which would be the Swiss flag. So, you're doing no move streaks? Ooh, that is difficult. That is difficult. Did I help you out? I hope I did. God, I hope I did. I'm gonna go with Switzerland. Yeah! Switzerland! Your dumb brain needs to start trusting plate metas more? Yeah, it's, yeah, that's the thing. There's a lot of... I feel like the, when it comes to plates, speaking of US, by the way, this is more than likely US. Could be Canada. Oh, it's speed limit sign. The US and the Philippines, I feel like, are the two countries with the most amount of diverse plates that you'd find anywhere. But I mean, I feel like you could definitely see, just from playing this, how common the blue tag is in Europe. You'll find it all over. So all the plates are basically similar. But I mean, the US is huge though. So it would make sense that you had different plates. And I love the fact that that opens up for collecting and stuff. I feel like I might be the kind of guy to collect. No, actually, do I want to? Would I be? I don't think I would. Would I be collecting plates if I lived stateside? I might. They look cool on the wall though, like the old ones. They definitely look cool. I passed the speed limit sign. Yeah, I've already selected the US. Oklahoma has a ton of tribal plates. Oh yeah, true. Yeah, you have a lot of territories like that. It's one of the main reasons why I want to drive through there as well. Yo, Kelvin, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Hope you're having an excellent day. There we go. That was Washington, DC, right? Was it? Oh no, it's Maryland. All right. Wait. Did I know? What am I doing? I don't know. Anyway, thank you for paying that lurker tax as well. Appreciate you. It's so important to pay those lurker taxes so that we can keep the stream running, right? That might be the most important thing that you do. Pay your taxes, people. It's important. But yeah, I would love to drive through Oklahoma. I feel like there'd be a lot of really, like, especially good museums and sites and stuff to visit. That's a black back of that sign right there. Why am I mean, I feel like this could be Argentina, but then again, I could also see this being Brazil. Like, I'm leaning hard on this actually maybe being Brazil. The lurker tax is a scam? That's not. Listen, you were no. Let me. I can fix this. Thank you, and sub as well, for paying that lurker tax. I appreciate you. I'm going to try something I haven't tried before, so this might not work, but let me try. Damn it doesn't work? It should. There's a slash announcement thing that should work. Let me try that again. Just for fun. I don't know what it actually does. It doesn't. Damn it. I can't make it work. I should be able to pin messages at the top of the chat screen. I would love to do it. Obey the law. Yeah, exactly. I wish I had like a booming voice filter right now. But I mean, just pay your taxes, people. It's important. That's all. That's all you need to do. Obey the law? Oh, that's what the sign said. Listen, I thought you finally agreed with me on the paying the taxes part, alright? Don't tell you what to do. Listen, this is my house, alright? You've come here into my house, and you know, you can't tell me not to tell you you what to do. That's illegal. Let's see. You don't care if they obey the law as long as I don't hurt anyone. True. That's a beautifully veiled threat right there. I like it. See, the mods are finally pulling their weight around here. I like it. All right. So pay your taxes, people. Or Mandor is gonna get you. Let's see. Is this gonna end up being Argentina again? Wait a minute. The stripey thing, though. There's no way this is Peru. There's no way this is Peru. That's a compact truck. Nice. Excellent. Thank you, Mandra. See? See, that guy didn't pay his lurker taxes. So, yeah. That's what happens. That's what happens, people. All right, let's. I have no idea whether or not I'm kind of starting to lean Peru right now, based on the stripy signposts. But I honestly can't remember if that's a thing or not. I think it is. Producer Velocidad 55. Don't tell me what to do. Well, we could probably find these places. Moquegua or Tocopala. That's... Oh, wait. That definitely sounds like it could be Peruvian. Am I blind or... Oh, there it is. Moquegua. It's Peru. Want to become famous? Yeah, I'd love to pay for all of my followers and all my viewers. By that I mean I would love to take all of you guys out for a trip. And ice cream. This is Romania, isn't it? Yeah, it is. The flag fits, the language fits. You pay followers and viewers? I mean, listen, okay, I was gonna tell you, this is why you pay those lurker taxes, right? That's... What did you think they went towards? The P-Police? How did you know what I normally call my mods? That's my nickname for all the mods. Alright, there we go. Alright. Settle down, people. Settle down. That's what you look like when you're modding? Wait, you added a new one? I didn't even see it. I'm refreshing. There it is. Nice. Hell yeah. Well done. I love it. God, I love emotes, guys. I love emotes so much. They're fun. They might be, like, among the best parts of Twitch sometimes. Like, some of the funniest moments I've had is because of emote spam. Ooh, we might be able to sneak a peek on this one. Nope. No peeks allowed. Alright. Wait, that's a Baltic looking bus sign. There's 4 windows. So I'm gonna assume this is either Lithuania or Estonia. Let's see. Cowbait. Cowbait? Isn't that just hay? Right? Oh, but look at the language though. Is this Hungarian? Wait. Might actually be Hungarian. Oh yeah, Caro, that's awesome. I love that one. That's so cute. Cow plus? Did you just pogo me, Badger? Damn it. That's the second time that's happened. So I guess that leaves me with a pretty good record so far. Okay, we have a thin outline on this, right? Actually, the ending of this street name makes me think that it's not Baltic at all. Is cow made to catch a cow, or cow made into bait to catch something else? Oh, like in Jurassic Park. I'd say probably the former, I'd say. I love this letter. This might be the happiest letter. This one and Ta are my favorite letters. They're so cute. Look at that little guy. He's super happy. Alright, Kelvin. Alright. Let's see, though. There it is. Awesome. Yeah, Caro. It's so cute. Look at it. Look at it. Makes me happy. Wait, you saw a museum? Wait. Where am I? I'm completely lost. Is this Estonia again? No. Is it? No. Actually, now that you mention it. Wait. Is this Estonia? Oh, SD equals Estonia. Oh. That explains why I love that letter so much. Of course, it's Estonian. I love everything Estonian. You never looked at the umlaut that way? But you do agree though, right? It's a super happy smiley face. Alright, welcome to Estonia. Oh, we're out there. Got it. Cool. Now. Yellow dividing line. Oh, a police follow car. Welcome to Nigeria. That's right there. What if that's just a random police car, though? This is just a random traffic stop. Wait, now he's gone. Oh, he's down there. We're losing them. Run. Go quickly. Nah, it's Nigeria, though. It's gotta be. Yeah. Hell yeah. We lost them. We lost the police. Cool. Is that the Australian bollard? On the back of the Australian bollard? Huh. Oh no, the police is back in chat. Oh no. Ooh, we're driving on the left. Australia still checks out. The sun is right there. It's so bright. It's to our north. We're definitely in the southern hemisphere then. Yeah, that's for sure an Australian bollard. There we go. Oh no, he's catching on us. Oh no. Ah, you'll never catch me, copper. Ooh, Andorra. Just straight up Andorra, right? Anyone disagree? I'm already ready to call it. Based solely off of this. This wall right here. Actually, is that? No, it's over here as well. Yeah, Caro, you're right. You sing that. I'm not gonna do that though. Not now. So okay, so the Andorra meta is basically if you see this kind of rock formation, the color, the patterns, everything, it's always gonna end up being Andorra, and I love them. I love them for it. It's so beautiful. I want to buy rocks like this and just sort of decorate my home with them. That's how much I trust this meta, that I'm gonna place my entire 86 streak based on a couple of rocks. And that's it. Welcome to Andorra. Works out. It works. Alright. Dead end street. Can I? Nope. Can't tell. I mean, the camera quality is kind of shit. I'd say probably Germany. Wait. Oh, that looks so familiar though. Yeah, that's all in English. This might be the Republic of Ireland. Yeah, it is. This is Republic. I don't know where this is, but it's definitely in there somewhere. Pretty town too, yeah, definitely, right? I've never known anyone who's been there. Like, speaking of Andorra. But I'd love to. I wonder if you could fly there, or if you need to fly into... probably fly into Spain, right? Just cross the mountains from there. Alright, welcome to Ireland. There we go. Hell yeah. 88 already. Oh, I feel like I'm seeing Spanish. Am I though? I am, right? You need to go to Ireland as well? Yeah, I would recommend that too. Oh, there's a lot of yellow tags. This is Portugal. It's I actually don't know if I'd recommend Dublin though. I mean, Dublin is like any other, at least any other European city for the most part. I mean, there's a couple of stops you could do. That would be interesting, but for the most part, I feel like you'd get so much more heading outside of the big cities. Like just head out to the coast, stay in a B&B, just walk around, all of that kind of stuff. You need to see Dublin as well, yeah. Yeah, I mean everyone needs to see it at some point. But I wouldn't spend weeks, if I'm honest. This is Portugal. This is just straight up Portugal. Yeah, I did the Guinness factory 4 times. Because, you know, kinda... Oh, this is Poland. I mean, this is a Polish truck anyway. This is not Poland, though. Oh, it's Nigeria. It's a Polish truck in Nigeria. That's long haul right there. Holy shit. Nice. Guinness from a can is terrible, yeah. They had this thing that they used to say over there as well that it sounds super elitist, but I've found it to be kind of true as well. Guinness gets worse the further away it travels, meaning the best you can ever get is at the Guinness factory. Like that's basically straight from the tap. Yeah, you gotta do a Irish too. Yeah, true. Yeah, I mean, I would recommend going there. It's super touristy though, but it's still fun. It's the same way that there's a lot of super stereotypical stuff that I would love to do in the US as well. I had a list at some point. Why did the sign look Polish? It definitely did. Look at this. It's a truck though. You could tell by the line through the L and the W's and all that. In Nigeria. So he's driven all the way through Europe and a good bit through Africa. That's admirable. I love that. How did it end up there? Probably drove. Let's be honest, it probably drove there. Oh, and it's way far south in Nigeria too. Holy shit, those distances though. I wonder how long that would take. This is gonna end up being... I feel like we're in a Gen 4 camera, so more than likely Czechia. Check out the bollard. Yep, that's the Czechia or Slovakia bollard. And the fact that we're in a Gen 4 area should exclude Slovakia. I know that Slovakia has very recently had an update though, so there's a few areas where you'll still find... where you will be able to find Gen 4 in Slovakia, I think. But I don't know if it's widespread enough that I should double check. Maybe not. Maybe I should just go for Czechia. I'm at least gonna mark it so that I don't fuck that up. Oh, we have the Czech. Okay, so we have a Czech top level domain. We have these signs right here with the arrow on the outside of the sign. Slovakia would have had the arrow on the inside of the sign right there. So this should just be Czechia. There we go. 91. Do you think we can make it to 100? Do you think we'd actually be able to make it to 100? Okay, we have some... Oh, it has text on it. Let's zoom in on it and see. Auckland. I'm not going to fuck this one up before. I saw Auckland, I clicked Australia. And then I learned Auckland is in New Zealand. So there we go. Now you're curious as to what stereotypical things I do? Rodeo and baseball game. I would definitely love to go to attend a rodeo and a baseball game. I'm not actually sure. Like I'd like to see it, but I've heard they can get kind of drawn out. Like there's a lot of sitting, but it would be fun. What else though? I sent Mandra a list once. I can't remember all of them, but there's like I wanna hitchhike in the back of a pickup truck, and like I told you before as well, I want to go mudding in a Jeep. So I might have to commandeer your Jeep for that one day. What else? There's a million things, right? So I grew up with a lot of TV and movies, right? So I'm very impressionable when it comes to that stuff. It's definitely left a lasting impression. So I need all the American fast foods as well. True. I still kick myself for not having Wendy's the last time I was over there. It's one of my biggest regrets so far in life. But I mean, one day I'm gonna have Wendy's. I want a square patty. Oh, damn it, I thought I'd be able to go down there. American chocolate is horrible? I don't... I think I know what you mean. Like, oh, this is Iceland. It's that... What is it? Is that folic acid or something? I mean, it's some sort of a thing that you can kind of taste... Like sick a little bit, kind of. That was a mix of throw up and sick. I didn't find it super noticeable, at least. And I had like a huge Hershey's cookies and cream on my first night over there. Like I deep throated that thing basically. It was delicious too. You heard me. Right, so it was delicious. I'm a sucker for cookies and cream kind of stuff too, though, or like Oreo stuff. All right, this is Iceland though. Welcome to Iceland. Hell yeah, right outside of Reykjavik. Of course, it was right outside of Reykjavik. We saw people. Oh, this is Mongolia with this tent. Cookies and cream doesn't have that acid in it. Oh, yeah, true. Even the actual Hershey's chocolate cookies and cream. Yeah, that makes sense now that you mention it. Damn it, so I haven't actually tasted it. I thought I didn't have to. Alright, well, I'll just have to go back then, I guess. And I've had Twinkies at some point as well. Remember when that was the big thing? Like, I mean, it's always been a big thing, but like after God, what was that movie? The zombie movie, Zombieland. Twinkies became this big meme as well. I guess it was before the movie too, but it really took off after that. So I had a guy staying over from, I'd like to say Atlanta probably. Like couch surfing back in the day, and I mentioned how I'd really love to try it. And a couple of months later, I had a box of Twinkies and a few other of those Hostess goods in my mailbox. I hated them. I'm gonna be honest, I absolutely hated them. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. It was just too sweet, too creamy. But I'm not a big fan of creamy things in general. At least not in snack form. But Twinkies are okay. I feel it was so much though. There was just so much to it. I feel like I could just eat cream and just have basically the same thing. We found a building with 21 Ecuadorian flags on it. Oh, cool. It's probably Colombia then. I feel like this is gonna end up being Latvia because of the line above the U, but I'm gonna double check. It's a weird kind of cream too. I can't speak now. It's a weird kind of cream too. Yeah, it kind of is. I mean, like I said, I'm not a big cream person, so I don't have a lot of frames of reference. Like I'll have just a little bit of cream with certain desserts and stuff like that, but cream just for the sake of cream, I don't get that. And it was Malaysia, really, Pico. Shit. You should take care of that, that drop. That's a debate map if I've ever heard of it. This surface road as well could indicate Latvia. They have a lot of these roads. But then again, so does Lithuania. So we're gonna double check. Let me add down the banter, see if we can find any of the normal. Oh, isn't that a Lithuanian bollard though? Oh, I think it might be. Oh no. Oh wait, but this isn't wooden, is it? So that could also support Lithuania. I'm starting to lean Lithuania. What else do I have on my bucket list though? Wait. Oh, it's Lithuania. The triangular distance marker. I was about to say mile marker. That wouldn't work out. Yeah. It's Lithuania then. I would have plunked Latvia if I hadn't looked around a bit more. Okay, so we're at 95. And this is gonna end up being, I would have said Singapore initially, but I'm gonna say Hong Kong. I'm gonna say Hong Kong. But I'm also gonna double check. The names check out with Hong Kong. The outer yellow line checks out with Hong Kong. What else? The Hong Kong Stadium checks out with Hong Kong. Times Square though. Wait a minute. Let's do it. Let's do it. Welcome to Hong Kong. Hell yeah. Ooh, Rifty? Super Rifty. We have this red reflector as well. I don't think this is Senegal, so we're left with either Montenegro or the northern parts of Albania. Let's have a look at the plates over here. It's a big rift. The kaiju is coming. Ah! I would love to see that. I would love to see a huge monster just climbing through the rifts one day. That'd be fun. That looks Albanian to me. Double blue plates. What is this? What are you about to do? Are you about to give me the finger? Okay, you're just resting your hand. Alright, fine. Well. You said it right. You're right. You're absolutely right. You were absolutely right. This was Albania, though. Chulu, please no. Oh, there's no stopping him. I wish I read like those books in general, Necronomicon and all of that. I still haven't. I have them, I own them, but I haven't read them yet. It's just, it seems like such a slog to begin with. Because, you know, the author and all. So it feels kind of weird to, yeah, exactly. The interesting part about Lovecraft is not his actual works. Yeah, true. True. I feel like that you could say the same thing about James Joyce as well. But for completely different reasons. Slightly funnier reasons too. Honestly, not a great read. Oh. I would have expected like proper horror. I feel like that's the thing as well. I would expect way too much. But yeah, maybe one day when I get old, I'll probably get to them. Yeah, exactly as well, Mander. That's the thing I was thinking about as well. It would feel strange. Wait, red plates though. But this is not Bhutan. I mean, that could be a commercial vehicle or something like that. But The cat thing always blows you away? What's the cat thing? Do I want to know? Do I want to know? I'm not sure I want to know. But you guys, if you guys are up for a laugh, you should look up James Joyce's letters. I find them funny, not in a like haha look at him kind of a funny, but more of a that's so interesting kind of a funny. Was that a yellow plate? Oh, Colombia. You might be right. Let's find a sign, see if we can find some crosses on the back of it. Huh. Yeah, Mandra, James Joyce had some really they feel like really progressive interests. Let's put it that way. Yeah. But I love him for it. Just checking for language on this one. Okay, nothing. I get nothing out of this. Great. Oh, that's Spanish though, right? But I want to find a smaller one. See if we could find that actual cross thing on the back. Settlement. This is going to help us. Caro, yeah. I absolutely get what you mean there. It sounds like the homemade section. Craft and love. Oh, it could be Brazil. Wait, the back of these were black, weren't they? Yeah, they were. And the double yellow fits as well. It is Brazil? Cool. I do trust you with that one. We have Pare, which definitely checks out. We have the black back of the science, which checks out. The language, I have no idea, but I'm going to trust you with that one. This, right? That's the... oh, the cow thing. Or chow, I guess. Don't know why I did that face. But that would probably be the Portuguese thing that you're pointing to. The language is Portuguese. Let's do it. This one is for all of Brazil. Hell yeah. Well done. Well done. We're up to 98 already. Holy. Alright. Oh, it looked like we had a rift. We don't. But I spotted the sun, and it's south of us. So we're in the northern hemisphere. I feel like that's going to land us in Spain or Italy. Why am I going down the dirt path when we have a perfectly good road right here? I feel like that's the first time I've ever asked that in my entire life. I love dirt paths. Actually, that could be both, couldn't it? To me, this could be both Italian and Spanish. But I mean, I don't speak either, so that's probably why. Could be Chinese for all I know. Okay, we're thinking Italy. Let's see if we can back that up with this plate right here. I think we can. The name feels Italian? Alright. I mean, you're all screaming Italy now, so let's do it. Welcome to, I'd say, north of Italy. Looks like it. Well, I mean, it was Italy, though. 99. Are we going to make 100? Are we? Ooh, that's English. That's a good start. Oh, .be, though. Oh, that's not English. Oh, that fits with the Belgian... Huh. Oh shit, Pico! I didn't see that message until now. Well, it worked out. There's French as well. Yeah, you're right. That is French. Let's do it. Can we make 100? All right. I'm gonna do it on 3. 3. Wait, that's counting the wrong way. 1, 2, I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, alright? I know it's Belgium. And there's a .be right there. Oh yeah. It got some of you at least. I mean, I couldn't even... That's kind of bracing of me because I have actually done that before. So I feel like I don't get to make fun of you guys for doing that. But alright. Well, yep. That was a good one. Yeah. You believe that I would do it? Yeah, exactly. I don't want you to know, like, is he smart? Is he stupid? Who is he? That's the level that I want you. I want to keep you guessing. Still got a few surprises on me. Huh? Oh, we made 100, guys. Still wish that I had the soundboard with the applause thing, but let's just, hooray! Way done. Well done, guys. Woo! You need a screaming sound command. Ooh, yeah, I love that. I love the idea of that. Like, you'd have to redeem it, though. I don't think I can queue up sounds based on point redeems, unless I can. .zz. So, I mean, this is definitely Switzerland. Okay, you're not falling for that again, are you? Let's check here. God damn it. After knowing you so long as I have, I'm still guessing? Good. But the, yeah, I love the idea of like a redeemable scream. So that if I do that again, you can just go like, meow! And then I'd know something's up. I mean, usually there's quite a bit of, a delay though with those ones. So I guess what would end up happening is that I would fuck up, like I do, and then you jump scare me with a huge meow sound. So I don't know if I like the idea after all. That's kind of just like insult to injury kind of a situation for me. But I mean, I'm up for it. He definitely was going to guess France, but saw chat just in time. I zoomed in on Belgium twice though. God damn it. But if that's what you want to believe. Huh? Yeah. Czech Republic. Let's do this. Red house number? But there was a Czechian. See? Now I'm learning. Now I'm thinking. Yeah, it's Czechia, exactly. Oh, I could have done it again there. Damn it. The lies are too much though. There are too many lies to keep track of at this point. Oh yeah, they also have them. True. Ooh, this looks immediately Balkan to me. I'd be happy if that's the case, because that means that I'm slowly getting a feel for the place. Let's see if I'm right. Oh, Swiss? God damn it. Well, so I'm not getting a feel for it yet. Oh, I can kind of see the low cam. Yeah, you're right. What made me think Balkan? Oh, the mountain hill thingy in the distance. That's probably why. But Switzerland it is. I think you're absolutely right. We are low count. Can I double check that we don't have any blue tags? There's a red sort of indication there. There's a blue tag though. That might be a Belgian plate. It looks like it has a little bit of a red tint to it. But yeah, there's several cars without the blue tag, so that works out. Some parts of Colorado in the mountains remind you of Switzerland. Awesome! That's so cool. I mean, I know there's a lot of dramatic scenery as well in Colorado. Have you done a lot of hiking up there? It seems beautiful. It really, really does. Cute. Alright, welcome to Switzerland. Hell yeah. Well, that was kind of right in the border too. To Liechtenstein. You take all your close friends to El Dorado. Or El Dorado Canyon. Awesome. I don't think I've ever seen it. but I feel like looking it up. It sounds beautiful already. It's so expensive there? Oh. How come though? It's a, I mean, big city and all, but it's way up in the mountains. Is that green? Wait, is that the Mexican flag? It is, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I was wondering if that was blue or green for a minute. But that's gonna be green. This is Mexico. Is that the gas station thing, isn't it? The OXXO? Nope, it's different. I still can't remember. You told me yesterday, Mandra, but or the day before. I've already forgotten the name of the gas station. I used to know it, and now it just keeps slipping. We don't get Mexico nearly enough. Ow. On the Alto sign there as well. Nice. We have all the Mexican metas. Welcome to Mexico. Ooh. Way too close. Right outside of Tijuana, though. Nice. We're up to 103, guys. 103, guys. Oh, yeah. There's a black car. This is going to end up being Argentina. Or Uruguay. Could be Uruguay as well. No city names or anything on that one. Let's get on the main road. Just have a look around. Huh. Wait a minute. Is that a Colombian cross? Alright, let's see if we can find a yellow license plate. That one's definitely not yellow. I'm beginning to think this might... Oh, there's a yellow one. Could it actually be Colombia? The other one is, yeah. What about this one? Bikes are usually good with yellow. Damn it. We changed. Damn it. They blocked me out. Not allowed to see the plates. On the road ends here. Shit. How, ooh, is that a, that's not the colors of the flag, right? Nah. Red should be on the bottom. I feel pretty confident this is Colombia. But that's based on two yellow plates though. Oh, is that actually the pride flag? Nice. Oh yeah. I didn't recognize it through the blur. See, I'm not used to it being censored. I hate that. Alright, what do we have down there? We have a city. But, Casanare? I think that's what it says. Can we find Casanare? Maybe. Yeah, blurred it kind of looked like it. True. We're gonna decide that it was. Hell yeah. Alright, can't find the area. Can't find the place, but it's probably a smaller... Oh, there's another yellow plate as well. I want to find a stop sign. A stop sign would be so helpful right now. If I could find a stop sign and the stop sign says Alto, I'd be all set. That's all I need right now. But everything else is kind of screaming Colombia. It's good enough, right? Is anyone doubting Colombia right now? Keeping in mind that we're at 103. That's why I'm a little bit more cautious. Cautious for once. I'm gonna... Actually, I forgot to put the 100 plus in the title. I don't do that. Isn't it also just Mexico and Guatemala? I thought it was... I thought you'd find that in Colombia as well. I might be wrong. Yeah, you might actually be right. It might actually only be Mexico, and Guatemala. And I guess in Costa Rica as well, right? I hope so. I feel like I never get Costa Rica though. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do Colombia. Alright, welcome to Colombia. I was not 100% sure on that one. Whew! Alright. We made it though. We absolutely made it. Keeping the streak alive. Yishun Avenue. Is this gonna end up being Singapore? The city's so far away though. That's never the case in Singapore. These look like Malaysian plates, don't they? Kinda do. Oh, tell me this is not the checkpoint drop. I've had it drop like on the checkpoint between Malaysia and Singapore once. This is Singapore. I think this is Singapore. The Pi Road or the yeah, I mean they have different highways and they're all sort of numbered or not numbered, but you know what I mean. Using 3 letters for some reason. Still don't know how that works, but it works. It looks like Singapore, doesn't it? Does to me. It's a big building. This is College Central. Nice. I'm gonna sit here and just obtain knowledge by osmosis from the College Central. SG Love a bus. That's gotta be Singapore. Let us do it. Yeah. Again, I wasn't 100% sure, but works out. Yellow plate, but this doesn't look Dutch. I want to say probably France. It's gonna be my guess. Let's have a look at some of this. Yep, that's French, alright. Yeah. This is gonna be like in the middle of Paris, isn't it? Middle of Paris. It really feels like it anyway. Where's that? Oh wait. I thought I recognized the regional flag. I would be able to recognize the regional flag of this region, but that's about it. Let's do it! Like the Brittany region. That wasn't too far off. I've been to this city. I've actually been to that city. Nice. Oh yeah. Alright, this looks Peruvian or Bolivian to me. I don't think you've ever been that far west. Honestly, it's mostly rain, so you're not missing out a whole lot. And there's a lot of fishing villages and a lot of grey slab cities. Like you'll see that in a few places around Europe as well, but it's mainly because there was this war a couple of years ago. I mean, in the 40s, where a lot of the city was bombed. And then they had to rebuild it quickly, so it all ended up just being concrete slabs. Which, although interesting, looks really sad. But, you know. You also have, like the Mont Saint-Michel would be up here, wouldn't it? Up here somewhere. Can't remember. It's on the north point. Which is nice. Really nice. Or am I thinking of Saint Malo? One of the two. Can't remember. It's been a while. So much France is beautiful. Yeah, you're right. Disneyland, probably. I still have nothing to go by in this region. I don't know where I am. But I haven't seen a stop sign yet, which could indicate Bolivia. I feel like we're at an elevation anyway. What else, though? There's so little else to go by. I hate it. There's Spanish, yes. I want to say probably Peru or Bolivia. It's gonna have to be one of the two. But which one? Let's look for the precedent. Oh wait, let's just stick with the flag then. Is that the Bolivian flag? Or is that? Oh, it's not the Peruvian flag for sure. You found a Minecraft server that recreated Disney World? Awesome! Are there rights and everything? That is the Bolivian... Wait a minute. No, the Bolivian flag doesn't have blue in it. The Colombian one does. This couldn't be Colombia, could it? Have we seen yellow plates at all? I feel like we haven't. I don't like Colombia as a guess for that one. Oh, Ecuador! Oh, you're right. Oh, you might be right. Oh, there's an insignia thing in the middle of that. I forgot about Ecuador. I'm sorry, Ecuador. I'm so sorry. Nice, though. Hell yeah, good save. I think I would have thrown that one to you, so thank you. See, again, I told you you're the ice of the stream. You are the ice of this whole operation. Well done. Oh, there are rights and you can write them too. Awesome. I haven't played Minecraft in so long. So long. Oh, nice, Caro. Yeah, please do. Please do. That'd be cool. Alright, let's do Ecuador. Welcome to Ecuador. Works out. 107. Alright, tell me this isn't Chile, though. Unless I'm mistaken, because I can't remember whether or not they specifically have yellow lines. It's gonna be Chile or... Oh, wait a minute. It's Botswana, isn't it? It's Botswana, isn't it? Disney's use anything that like Metallica? Yeah, kind of true. I had a... I saw a thing that I kind of got when it came to the whole... If you remember, you probably wouldn't remember, but you've probably heard of the whole like Metallica versus Napster thing. Way back, right? I heard that one of the things that made them perk up initially was that they had a song that hadn't even been released yet, that they just discovered had been played on the radio. And I kind of get it then. I kind of get them lashing out against like downloading, internet piracy, whatever you want to call it. And I'd never heard that before. So, yeah. But I mean, otherwise, yeah, as well. They are litigious, aren't they? This is Botswana, isn't it? They have the A roads. They have the way good clearing to the brush. I could also look for yellow backplates, but I don't think I need to. Double check with the sun. It's definitely in the northern hemisphere. I want to do it. I'm gonna do it. We could also look for Francistown, I guess. But just the fact that it's called Francis... Oh, there it is. Yeah, Pico. Right? I found Francistown, yeah. It's up... Wait, I lost Francistown. Uh-oh. It was... Oh, there it is. It was there a minute ago. Yep. 108. We are flying now. Indonesian flag. I still... Now that we're, like... above 100, I want to look for two two, unless there's, or if there's any shreds of doubt with a piece of meta, I want to look for two of them. So in the picture here, I could see obviously the flag. That's a good indication. We also have this antenna, which I feel like I've heard is very common. We also have the blur on the front of the scooter. So, I mean, if this isn't Indonesia, I'm shutting my stream down. That's how confident I am with this one. And a sign for a mosque? Oh, I guess that's the thing as well. I haven't even heard that. You're going to torrent the stream? I will sue, okay? I will. God damn it. Imagine the amount of money I'd lose if you started downloading my streams. That's illegal. Actually, that's kind of interesting. There's nothing. I haven't actually looked into that. Does Twitch own the streams to the point where you wouldn't even be allowed to download them? Nah, that wouldn't be the case, right? That was not a flag, wait. But it was, though. Wasn't it? Uh-oh. That's a flag, isn't it? That looks like a flag to me. But it's still Indonesia. I mean, you could also tell by the segment of plates over here. The only reason why I'm like triple and quadruple checking right now is that I promised I'd shut my stream down if I got it wrong. So just gonna look around a bit more. Don't wanna close it down. But I mean, I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh, you refuse to believe you can stitch together two different color cloths and call it a flag? A lot of countries would disagree with you, alright? A lot of countries. I mean, Denmark, Poland, Japan, oh, I've put myself on the spot now. There's a lot of them. So many. There we go. There we go. Alright, ooh. Chunky. I like them. Uh-oh, I'm frozen. There we go. Okay, we have a moat. A moat could indicate quite a few different places. Could be the UK, it could be, I feel like Belgium, the Netherlands, probably. Who even knows? Yeah, Pico. That's a clever one. I like it. I mean, I won't put down my French brethren, though. I've spent a lot of time in France. What the hell kind of a pigeon is that? That's like a giraffe pigeon. It's weird looking. I don't like it. I don't trust them. I don't trust them. What's happening, Pico? What's going on? Ah! The colors? Wait, not in this location, right? You're playing your own right now? Or are you loving this one? It's just green and blue. Is that, I mean... Right? Can you send the link? Sure. Let me permit you again. See, I was guessing. I was guessing that's what you were referring to. Let me see that. Don't come with these mixes or then make a Pokemon. I'm pretty sure there already is like a giraffe pigeon Pokemon. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I don't know a lot of Pokemon. See, I told you this could be the Netherlands. I'm gonna open this link though. I'm opening chat's link live on stream. Oh, holy oh wow, this is Japan? What the hell? Look at that! That is so beautiful! Wow. I want to go there. This looks like a painting. I wonder what this says. I'm gonna bookmark this. This would make a beautiful background, wouldn't it? And I mean all of this. Like, all of this included, right? Just print screen this. And you'll have your background. Hell yeah. Alright. Let's close that one. Ooh. I think I nearly just Alt F4'd out of OBS. That would have been a bad... That would have been a bad time. That's right though. This is the Netherlands. Actually, I think I Control W'd OBS. What did that actually do? Nothing? I'm still live, right? Uh-oh. That would have been hilarious. Damn it. Would it though? Would it? Alright, 110. We are absolutely flying. We have a yellow background. Caro! Don't joke about that, Caro! Are you there? Caro! Caro! Hello? Damn it. Trying to bait me. Is that actually gonna double check now too? Just in case. I'm live. Okay, I can tell from over here that I'm live. See, I know now. I know exactly where I am. If I can find my way around the goddamn map. There we go. We're in Israel. I've learned how to spot Hebrew. Made you check? Yep. I'm not that what's the word I'm looking for? Experienced yet. That I can just trust everything in my setup at a glance. I mean, it's getting there, but I mean, you're exactly on Bollock Street. Did I just dox myself? How'd you know? Oh, you mean in game? No, yeah. Of course I'm. That would be really fun if that's the street I was streaming from. Yep. Nope. That's awesome though. Do you read it? That is cool. Why does this feel like the US? We have this. Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. What is this though? What kind of a street does this indicate? Or road, I guess, does this indicate? Googling Bollock Street, Norway. Uh-oh. I'm not to ring at the doorbell. Oh no. I wonder how swatting would work out here. You know? I mean, that's not an invitation to swat me, but I'm just putting that out there. I live out in the sticks, right? So I mean, I feel like swatting out here, it would be like just one person in like farming clothes and a shotgun maybe. That's probably all you'd get. Oh, and then it gets Road 18. Thank you. Awesome. So that's got to be the US then. I'm going to go ahead and trust you on that one, Caro. Road 18, the US. Here we go. Nice. Kansas. Hell yeah. I'd love to drive through Kansas. This highway specifically. It's big. And it's straight. Why would you trust me? You've never steered me wrong though. If you think about it, not even once. I mean, except for what you just did. Except for like 5 minutes ago. This is Canada. This is Canada. With this house number thing. Or I guess lot number, because this doesn't look like a house to me. So it's probably like a lot number or a... I don't know. I don't know what you'd call it. Oh, Pico. Uh-oh. Where is that though? That's further north, isn't it? I think it is. A lot of highways go through Oklahoma? Yeah, I will definitely come visit. I'm going to be completely honest with you. My original trip, because I want to go through... I'm flying into Toronto if my original plan holds through, right? And then I'm going to cross over and then just do like a ring road around. Like, I'm skipping out on Florida because I figured that at some point I'm probably going to do like a Caribbean cruise or something. So I could probably just cover Florida at that point. That's honestly the only reason, because it would be way too far out of my way. And then I thought I'd kind of go through... I thought I'd head through Texas, but from what I've heard, I might be better off sort of circling back and flying into Texas. Mainly because there's so much driving. Yeah, and then I have to figure out how to cover the northern states as well. There's so many things. I need to figure that, just the logistics of it. How am I going to cover everything when I also want to visit states in between? So it's, yeah, difficult one. Plus, you know, it's Florida. I would love to see Florida, though. Honestly, I'd love to see, like, I guess parts of Miami and the Keys and all of that. But that's about it. Nah, I'd love to see Florida, though. Oh, you had a Canada trip planned out for 2020? I literally had more or less the same thing for the US trip. And then 2020 happened and I have no money left. And I also couldn't travel yet. So hopefully I'll be able to save up enough to do the proper part of the US trip. Like within the next couple of years, at least. The township of Hamilton. We saw a bit of metric over there. So I feel like this is more than likely Canada. But I'm scared though, still. It looks Canadian, doesn't it? We're gonna take a chance on Canada. We're gonna take a chance on Canada. This one's for all the Canadians out there. I know you're out there. Just waiting to pounce. Let's do it. There we go. Oh yeah. Alright. 113. I love this. We've actually made it to 100 plus. It's been a while though. Do you remember when the last 100 plus streak was? Is that a hawk? Probably. This feels like it could be the UK. Yep, yellow backplates. Short driveways, I guess. Yeah, just looks like it. Just double checking. There's no way this is the Netherlands, right? Can I tell which side of the road the steering wheel is on? Yep, it's there. That's alright. That was the crown-shaped... Oh, that was a difficult sentence for some reason. It was the crown-shaped road sign. Oh! Did I see it? I might have missed it again. Damn it. Well, I'll get Canada again soon. I'm pretty certain. Okay, we have yellow... Okay, I'm starting to mix up the colors again. The language is rapidly leaving my brain hole. Alright. What is this? What is that language? There's no accents or anything. Oh, yeah, there is an accent. Could this be Slovakia? Oh, pretty close though. Czechia. .cz. Let's do it. Oh, and the arrows on the outside of the road sign there as well. We have everything. Every single meta checks out. We are safe. Welcome to Czechia. One of these days I'm going to get that wrong and it's going to be super embarrassing. It wouldn't be. That's fine. We do have blue tags, at least on that one. There's a bollard right there that I'm going to turn around and have a look at. Is that red or orange? To me, that looks orange. But I can kind of see that being red as well. So, I'm not entirely sure. I gotta be honest. Because if it's red, it could indicate Hungary. But if it's orange, it could indicate Lithuania. Tio with the lose the glasses? That's not gonna help, but thank you. Alright, there we go. Check it now. I feel like that's red. This bollard, it's red, right? Alright, let's see. I'm thinking maybe Hungary. But then again, I can't remember if Hungary has Gen 4 coverage. I mean, this footage is super blurry, but it is Gen 4 going by the blue details in the car. So, not .bg. Nah, but that's a truck though. Trucks definitely travel. We need more language. Right? Oh, that's a Hungarian mile marker. Oh, I'm so sure. Am I though? We're at 115. Does anyone dare to chime in on that one? That is the Hungarian one. It's green instead of the blue ones that you find in the Baltics. I feel like I'm still afraid to be 100%. Alright, we have a Prage in chat. Let's just do it then. Prage means just send it. I've just decided that's what Prage means. So you see that green? I feel like it's large. It's larger. Now that you asked that question, I'm not actually sure that was green. I think it was. I think that was green. I actually can't decide whether or not this is autumnal. It is. But autumnal checks out with Hungary actually, so let's do it. This is for all the hungry people out there. Yeah. Northern Hungary, hell yeah. I just sent it on 113. Oh, 15, sorry. I actually struck. Oh no. Oh, chat. Oh, chat. This is the street killer, chat. This is the street killer. What are you planning for lunch, Badger? You always have these delicious lunches and I'm so jealous. I would love to have lunches like you do. Really low cam. Switzerland? I mean, I have actually had a Swiss, like where they were floating down the river, right? That was in Switzerland. That's the lowest cam I've ever seen. Yeah, I feel like we need some Fs in chat for the streak on this one. I think it might be Madagascar. I'm not gonna say for sure, but I think it might be. So I feel like I've had this one before, and I always feel like she sat there with a Game Boy. But I'm pretty sure that's like a Note 3 or something. But I'm gonna assume that's a Game Boy, because that's a lot funnier to me, so... Might be Sloth or Slow? Where's that at, though? I feel like you've told me that once before, I think, but I can't remember. Also, hi, good afternoon, how are you? I don't remember, yeah. There's a lot of information coursing into this. And it takes a few reminders for it to stick. Oh, it's still stormy there, Badger. Holy shit. I mean, I hope everything is alright. It's not a... Hopefully it's not a life-threatening kind of a storm, right? Where could slow/sloth be? It's an area near London people always make fun of. Oh! Alright. I don't think this is it, though. I'm so sure this is Madagascar. Slow like plow. Slow like plow, then. Slow? That feels about right. I'm gonna stick with that. Yep, nice. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's see what we can come up with for the... I feel like... Oh, I don't want to throw the streak on this one, though. Do we follow this till the end? It's gonna take a while. I might actually do that off stream. I would hate to lose a 116 streak. So what I might have to do is follow all of this until the end. To see if I can find anything. And then if I can, we can pick it back up again. I mean, we have other streaks to work on as well. Then again, we have been able to pull a few of these out before. But I can't remember if this is the Madagascar one. It might be. It might very well be. Oh, I'm scared. Maybe going from the beginning backwards to the start and see the deck. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling going down stream as well, though. Like, we might... There's a bit of fire down there. We might end up at, like, some sort of a dock. Yep, dock. But who really knows? Maybe going from the beginning backwards to the start. Yeah, let's do that, actually. Let's head south. We don't have a lot to go by. That fire looks Congolese. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, you see the way that it sort of just... You know... Is a fire? Is there any coverage in Congo? There isn't, right? I don't think there is. I feel like you could have some trekkers around Africa at least. I mean, fair enough that they haven't covered all of it by car. The continent is absolutely massive, but I mean, there's a few there's actually a few safari ones in South Africa and Botswana. That makes me wonder, is the reason why the rest of the countries, actually no, they're in normal street view, aren't they? So they're just not in country streaks. So then I'm back to not knowing why. There's a lot of coverage, a lot of countries that are covered that aren't in country streaks even. I'd love to know. You don't see a follow bot, which would indicate Nigeria? Wait. Yeah, we lost the follow police before, didn't we? Okay, if we're gonna go ahead and guess with this one, I want to say Madagascar. That's gonna be my vote. But I'm not... Ooh, this is uncomfortable. Look for the river. In Madagascar, do you mean? Or... There's a bunch of rivers. Bunch of rivers that it could be. Okay, okay, so there's not that many rivers there could be. There's one. There's a few rivers there could be. We could count the bends of the river. That might work. See if we can match it up. Yeah. Actually, you know what I think I'll do? I think I'll head for some dinner now. And then I'll take some time before next stream to try and follow all of this so that you don't have to watch me just click my way through a river for hours, because I feel like that's what this is going to end up being. And it's about that time anyway where I'm getting hungry. Yeah, I'm going to do that. But we're going to throw it on over though to someone so that we can keep the party going. And I feel like we're gonna... I could see that My Life is True is on, so we're gonna throw it on over there. I promise on everything that I own and hold dear that I will not cheat to look this up. Like, I've already made such a point out of not learning anything off stream, but I can click through and see if I can find like a flag or anything like that. All right, Scout's honor. And now how are you supposed to sleep tonight? It's a good cliffhanger, right? I'm gonna put these ones on. Actually, leave them off for the rest. Leave them off for the rest of the stream for Tio. Actually, you got more than 10 minutes off of that one, Tio. Well done. Yeah, I'm gonna throw it on over to My Life is True. Tomorrow I'm gonna be on, but it's probably gonna be a little bit earlier than normal. Because today's the day off. Tomorrow's the day off in Norway, and I want to make the most out of that. So I'll be on in the morning probably, and we'll see if we complete this streak. Oh, you can't even see the streak now. You're zoomed in on my ugly mug. But we will see. All right. I want to thank you guys again for hanging out. Like always, I have so much fun. I get to learn so many things. And as always, I just appreciate hanging out with you guys. So hopefully we can do that again sometime. All right. You guys are beautiful. Have a great rest of your day, whatever time it is. A great lunch for you, Badger, I guess, as well. Okay. And I'm going to send you on over to My Life is True with some more GeoGuessr. All right. Have a great one. Good night. Goodbye. Good afternoon. Damn it. All right. Bye.